Hello everyone, my name is Idiotic Synergy, and today we're talking about Orikan the Diviner. I love the character. I really do. I love the character. But this one just hurts. I hate I hate this character in game, and his model is shit. His model is actually shit. Why? Why did they do this? Why didn't they update him? They could have updated him during the Infinite and Divine. That's a wonderful book when he's fucking around with Trazen. But they didn't, and we've got this. There's no 360 view, he's that old. Basically, he's an old Finecast model. An old resin Finecast model. And it hurts my soul. I want this character to be good, god damn it. In the lore, the man turns into a being of pure light energy. He basically can just become God. But in game, he's shit. And I don't know why he's so shit. It's like they looked at this character, looked at the potential and went, nah. And they missed the mark by about 1,000,000 meters. Why? Why do they do this to me? I like certain characters, but the characters I like are really fucking shit in game. And his model is shit as well. And it isn't like redeemably shit, where it's like Vulcan Heastan, where the model is quite old, but I kind of like it. No, this model is just shit. I mean, look at his goofy face. It's not... it's not fair. Give us a proper Orikan model, for fuck's sake. It's not that hard. You could have updated the rules, but you didn't. I swear to God he was better in 8th. I swear to God he was better in 8th. But my memory might be playing tricks on me, because nobody uses fucking Orikan. I've never played against a Necron player that's used Orikan. No one uses Orikan, which is a crime, because his characters are really fascinating and really quite interesting, and the way he fucks with Trazen is brilliant and perfect. But for some reason, they haven't updated his model. Why? No, no, no. Let's look at his rules, shall we? Because there's no 360 view. It's that old. It is so old, I can hear people audibly groaning from their Stannis stairlift. It is that old. It is so old, he is probably in a retirement home somewhere. I just hate it. I generally hate it. It's not a fun model. And it's resin. It's fucking resin, mate. I hate it. I generally hate it. I prefer Nemesis Sandrath, and Nemesis Sandrath's model also hurts me, but his rules are quite good. And I will defend that to the end. Nemesis Sandrath's rules are quite good and quite fun and quite fitting with the character. Orikan is just shit. Let me show you why. So these are the rules for Orikan the Diviner, and they're shit. They are generally quite shit. You might be looking at Orikan Empowered and you probably might think, actually, he might be quite good. No, ignore this. You'll never be able to use the Empowered Orikan. Forget that this exists. And even though it's called Orikan Empowered, and even though he has the same amount of abilities as a literal Catan, you'll never get to use them. Why? Because of the stars are right rule, baby. They are fucking awful. I hate the stars are right because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Basically, roll 1d6. If the result is less than the current battle round number, then until the end of the battle, use the Orikan Empowered profile for this model. Let me just repeat that. If the result is less than the current battle round number, until the end of the battle, use the Orikan Empowered profile for this model. Now, does this mean on turn 1 you can use the Empowered rules? Can you? Fuck, you can't. You can't roll less than a 1. So you might want a try on round 2. Now, can you roll less than 2 on a dice? Yes. Will you do it often? No. So let's say round 3 comes round, and though it's slightly easier, it won't really happen. So you get to round 4, and at that point, you can finally use Orikan Empowered. Except you can't because he'd be fucking dead. He will just be murdered. Unless you get really lucky on turn 2. He will just become fucking murdered. I'm sorry, it is terrible. He is a terrible fucking model to use. Nobody uses him. You might as well use a regular Chronomancer. Oh, but he's got a 4-up in Von save, though. So does the regular Chronomancer. Oh, but the Master Chronomancer rule must be good. Regular Chronomancers also have the Chronomancer rule, where you can select one friendly Necron unit within 9 inches of this model. Until the start of your next command phase, you can re-roll the charge rolls made for that unit, and models in that unit have a 5-up invulnerable save. Guess what, fucker? So does the regular Chronomancer. You can use the same rule for the regular Chronomancer. He is 100 points of shit. I'm sorry, it's just true. Oh, but he's got this, where if you fight, if this model is within engagement range, it can fight first that phase. Oh, well, that's useful. You know, he must have a lot of attacks. Let's see. 2! He has 2 attacks. Sorry. Yeah, 2 attacks. But when he becomes God, he only gets 4. Why? I don't know. I don't know why it's like this. I don't know if God just hates me or something, but he's shit. Also, something that I forgot to mention for the Stars is Right rule. You see the wounds here? Well, you probably might think like, oh, well, if Orikan becomes empowered, I'll gain all those wounds. Ha 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 ha! Fuck off. No, you just no, that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, note that any wounds it has already lost remain lost. You're fucked if you bring him. Don't bring him. He's shit. It's not worth bringing him. It really isn't. He's a cool character. I want to like his model, but unfortunately his model is outdated and shit, and his rules are outdated and shit. I hate him. You might as well use a regular Chronomancer. Oh, and this Warlord trait. Delicious. Delicious. Each time this Warlord would lose a wound as a result of a mortal wound, roll 1d6. On a 5-up, that wound is not lost. And the Warlord has the following ability. Immortal Pride, Aura. When a friendly Dynasty core unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time a combat attrition test is taken for that unit, ignore any or all modifiers. Now, I don't know if it's escaped your attention, but you're playing fucking Necrons. Necrons don't run. I'm sorry, but they don't, because all of them's got leadership 10. And unless you're really lucky with Night Lords, you can't make them run away. I don't like this model. I don't like the rules. Oh, but the Stuff of Tomorrow. No, even with the Stuff of Tomorrow, he's shit because you do 2 attacks, right? Hitting on freeze. Woohoo. But invulnerable saving throws cannot be taken against that attack. And he does D3 damage. At best, he'd be able to kill 2 Legionary Space Marines. At worst, he'd be able to kill 1 Legionary Space Marine. I just don't like him. Also, why is he only Strength 7 when he becomes empowered? I'm sorry, Strength 7 isn't good enough. He should be Strength and Toughness 8, in my opinion. Why is he so shit? Why is he so shit? That's my question. Why is he so shit? I have nothing else. Just Orikan the Diviner can suck a dick. I'll see you later. Take care and stay safe. Use a regular Chronomancer for the love of God. Just use a regular Chronomancer. Ignore Orikan exists, because Orikan is bullshit.